very warm welcome from us. We are so happy you're here today. Maybe you're just curious. Maybe you already have a few questions in mind. Maybe you already know a little bit about Ringana. Or maybe you simply feel that there is more out there waiting for you in your life. And that's exactly, what today is about. Maybe new products, a new path, and a business that fits your life, not the other way around, and a community that really supports you in that. If any of this speaks to you that we talk about today in this business info call, just reach and you want to know more, feel free to reach out to the person who invited you here today. This is 100% non-binding. So just sit back, tune in with yourself, and let yourself be inspired by us. And just to start off, my name is Noah. I'm 25 years old. I live in Vienna, Austria, and I know Ringana since I've been a baby because I grew up with Ringana. My grandparents and my parents have been Ringana partners, so they've been doing the business for the past 26 years. And I've been doing it also since, I'm 18. So let's start and get right into it. What do people really long for? What maybe do you strive for? What do we actually want in life? I think I can say that we all want more than just to function in our life. Of course, we want to be healthy, not only physically, but also mentally. We want to feel fulfilled from the inside out, do something that is meaningful for us. And we also want a sense of community, of people who understand us, who support us, and who also push us to grow. And we want to choose how we live, how we work, and we want to grow. We want to grow in our life. We maybe want to grow personally and just, take the next step. And that's exactly where this business, the Ringana business, comes in. It combines health, meaning, growth, and freedom in a concept that really you can shape on your own terms. It's a way to shape your life based on your values, how you want to create it, with an ethical, sustainable company behind you, Ringana, and a strong community beside you. And what is Ringana now? What is behind Ringana? We will introduce to you now.
Hi, Noah. Thank you for the start and thank you for the invitation to speak here in this English business call. This is actually my first one, not my first business call, but not in English, but in this special format. So I'm Nicole. I'm 57 years old. I live in Berlin. And I'm Ringana partner since 10 years. And actually, I live from Ringana business since 8 years. And it was a moment in my life when I realized that first, you can earn money here. That second, there is no binding. We have this product philosophy, So Fresh. We'll talk about it later. And we have a business philosophy. It's called So Free. So this, by then, 8 years ago, was really like one of my deepest values, to be free. I was always self-employed. And so I made a very big decision. And it's really connected to this quote: those who want to change the world must have the courage to do things differently. So I always wanted to change the world. And then I realized that the job I was doing, although I loved my job, I was a naturopath, I had my own place, I was independent, I earned enough money, I was successful, was not changing the world. I maybe had influence on some people, but not like in a big thing. So I really took this quote seriously and the big vision from the company. and took a big decision to like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I will do. And this is all what I want to do. And this decision I never regret. So let us talk about what you can do and maybe how it can influence your life. And before we go further, I want to repeat this so free, because if you just want to join for 1-2 months, if you want just to have your products a little cheaper or have an income of 300, 400, 500 euro, which will change the family's income, or if you want to have like a very good income, or if you have a free income, it's up to you. You will have the decision to make, and you don't have to make it today. It's free. And in the beginning, I was suspicious about this vision, because it was a little bit too good to be true. But actually, this is the way it is. It really gets the responsibility. What is your response to our offer? Absolutely in your hand. Okay, let's go further. So I love numbers. So before we go deeper in the business and the chance and the company, I will confront you with some numbers. Right now, Ringana works in 34 countries in Europe. And since 2 years outside of Europe, which is Mexico and Colombia, and this year even Turkey. And next year, I can always already spoil this, Peru and USA will probably come. So it's really getting international, and this is your chance. By now, we have 100,000 Ringana partners. And how does this business get international? Because this is what we Ringana partners do, or you would do if you would be part of this game, of this business, to spread the word, to talk about Ringana, to talk about the products, to share our philosophy, our values, and spread it. This is how it went to 34 countries in Europe, and this is how it's now going international. Ringana now has about 2.5 million customers, which means 25 customers per partner. I love numbers. It's very easy. Get this down. It would be easy for you to find 24 friends, family members, neighbors, business colleagues, business partners, or other people you just met, and talk about our philosophy, our values, the products, and win customers or win partners. And this is how it really is, this like it's a green carpet spreading around the world. Ringana itself, the company in Austria, based in Austria, has about 620 employees from all nations. It's very interesting to join there and to see how they work all there together. And we have 64 products. For me, this is important to emphasize. Why? Because we don't have like 200 products, 300 products, then like one shampoo for old ones, big ones, young ones, blonde ones, dark ones. No, we have like very specific products for specific needs, but we don't have like overproduction. We only really need the basics for our outside and inside. And again, we talk about this later. So yes, in last year, we had a revenue of 230 million euro. And I just can tell you that we exploded this August really, really big, because this is what it happened with this company from the first year. It was founded in 1996. It was getting bigger every day, every year since then. So this is your chance now to be part of something really special in a really special moment of time. I mean, we know all that we have special times. We haven't been in this kind of situation, never. And it's not always, everything is not easy, but this offers you a way to be a part of a good change, to see things positive, to work for your own vision, to free yourself from things you don't want to do anymore, or to be part of better products, just like get it on the ground. To make bathrooms cleaner and greener, which I really love to work for every day. So I said already that we have this philosophy about freshness. Noa, tell us what's about the freshness.
Yes, so we have a little example for you that might make it a little simpler, easier to understand what we mean by fresh products and our value freshness. It's one of the main values, but I want you to just imagine that you go to the supermarket, you buy yourself an orange juice from a cartoon, and you pour yourself a glass and then you drink it, and then really think about how it tastes, how it feels, how it smells, right? And now imagine you're in Spain and you pick your own very own fresh orange from the tree and press yourself a fresh orange juice. How does it smell? How does it taste? How does it feel on your tongue? Different, right? It feels full of nutrients and vitality, and not like the example before that it has, it's been standing there for a while. It has a lot of different things in it besides the orange. So this is just a little example what you can or how you can understand and feel the freshness in the Ringana products. So it means no preservatives, no synthetic additives, just pure, powerful, natural ingredients, freshly processed and highly active. So the philosophy, the full philosophy of Ringana and the main values are fresh, excellent, and trend-setting. And these aren't just nice buzzwords. They are truly define everything Ringana does and all Ringana products and what Ringana stands for. So at Ringana, freshness isn't a marketing term. It's really our promise and Ringana's promise. The products are made fresh in Austria, as I mentioned before, without any preservatives or anything synthetic in it. It's pure nature, so purely natural ingredients, plant ingredients. That's why they actually have an expiration date. So you cannot use them for the rest of eternity or your life. We only produce what's needed, shipped directly to our customers. So there is no overstock, no dusty shelves, just pure active ingredients that, really important, actually work. Excellent. Ringana doesn't go for quantity, it goes for quality. From high-tech plant-based ingredients and really cutting-edge formulations in all the products, from skincare to the supplements, to ethical sourcing and a commitment to, sustainability. You might ask yourself why the sustainability, which is such a trend word right now, isn't a main value. Because it is the basis of everything Ringana does for the past 29 years. It has been, just the easy and natural way for Ringana, and it has never been a, longer path or the more difficult path to just be sustainable, right? So Ringana really aims to be excellent in every detail, in everything they do. And it's not just about creating effective products, it's also about how Ringana treats the environment, the people, and the planet, everything along the way. Last but not least, the value trend setting. Ringana was doing clean, vegan, sustainable skincare long before it was trendy, long before the actual words for it even existed. Just as a little example, I grew up, due to my grandparents, totally vegetarian. And the only things that I could eat when I was a kid in a restaurant was naked noodles, a salad, and bread with ketchup. Today, and the word vegetarian didn't even exist in the 2000s. The word vegan wasn't even anywhere close to be known, right? And that we would do this. And nowadays I can eat vegetarian in every single restaurant and at least one vegan meal, right? So that's just a little example and a personal example how you can, understand what we mean with trend setting and Ringana's value trend setting. So Ringana doesn't just lead in product innovation, they also rethink what work can look like. And that's what we're here for today. And what we want to talk to you about. It's really a modern business model that empowers people to build something of their own. Flexible, ethical, and really, future oriented. And Ringana really believes that self-employment can be smart, but also easy, and most importantly, value-based and community-driven. So when we really say fresh, excellent, and trend-setting, we really mean that Ringana is a company that thinks differently, as Nicole said before, and acts accordingly. And that not only makes it really a brand to trust, but also a business to believe in. And so just to get a quick overview what Ringana has, what the products are, we'll just have a quick look at that.
Thank you, Noah. So stay tuned, listen to us, because of course we will explain you deeper what does this business has to do with you, because now we present you a very nice philosophy and nice products, but why do we talk to you as a business partner? And this has a very, very secret, and Noah was really talking about it. It's the freshness, because these products are too fresh to be placed in a store, because they don't keep like a year. They don't go bad the same minute you open them. They have like a normal time if you use them, and some products you can even use after a year, and you will smell it like with a good oil in your kitchen. So this is a sign of quality, and this should be the base on your skincare. What is really not obvious for many people, that what you put on your skin and in your mouth is part of your organism. So, and there is the first thing we really can make a change in using better skincare, but it's not so easy to get it. So many products, what are called organic or natural, which is not, which, you can just name your products natural. It's not a protected name. Yeah. So this like 100% ingredients, and then the sustainability, and then the freshness really brings you products which you will feel. And this was my beginning, because I started with the products and with the fresh skincare. So when we have the fresh skincare, we have like all the products from head to toe, like from shampoo, we have a sunscreen. Sorry, I'm having a bad cough, so my voice is a little leaving me now. We have skincare, we have a very good body lotion, we have a deo. So we have everything from head to toe. And it's very, very high quality skincare. And you really should talk to the person who invited you here to get to know it. And we do other presentations where we get deeper in the products, but this is not our main part this evening. Besides the skincare, we have the fresh packs. And I have to tell you, because it was my job when I started with Ringana, I was very suspicious, because this was my main profession. I was a naturopath, I had my patients, and to work with plant power was already for 20 years my main business. And it was also modern, and then the freshness. And I was used that every year comes a new superfood, and this, and this, and this, and this. But when I really checked what's in there, it's really amazing. So the fresh packs offers you the basement, what you really need, of vegetables, fruits, and fibers, really what everybody needs on a science-based values. And this works really for me as a naturopath so important, not just because it's trend, but really on science-based research. And the company has now almost 20 or more than 29 years their own research district, which are run by women, because women know what women want. Yes. So besides the fresh packs, we have the drinks. We have 4 of them now. One for energy, one for better sleep, one for better skin, the collagen drink, and then one for detoxification or purification and to lose weight. So this is like my last zip for the day. Then we have the fresh baby line. We have 6 products for the babies, which is like one of these is the tooth gel. Interesting that the younger generation starts to think about the products when they have a baby or when they're pregnant. But you should not only protect your child, but yourself too. Of course, children, small children, are a special population who needs more protection. But if we really think it deeper, this body, your body, is a product of millions of years of evolution. It's very, very intelligent. And we put on there so many bad things. It doesn't make sense to put animal grease or animal fats in shampoo. It doesn't make sense. And by the way, it's industrial waste. So let me get back to our product lines, because you feel this topic I can talk to you 2.5 hours without stop. Then we have the caps. These are like my favorite ones, the omega-3 fat acids. So we have 13 of them, and then 3 beyond, very, very high, high qualified supplements. And then we have a sport line. These are 4 products. Yes, the proteins, of course, and then the electrolyte drink. And then we have a full different line, which is a de-eat line, which is very, very good to lose weight or just to have a meal when you're on the way, when you don't have time for breakfast, when you sit in the train and you don't want to eat wheat or any other thing you cannot digest or whatever. So these are the lines we have, and this is it. Yes. So it's kind of, we have all from outside and inside, from head to toes, and there's really nothing missing. Sometimes Ringana changes things, new research is done, better production equipment is available, so they can add other things. So it's a really innovative company who changes one thing, but these are like the main lines we have. To sum this up, what do we have? First, vegan since 1996. And I agree totally with Noah, although I am from Berlin. It's a little bit different. You had more than naked noodles in a restaurant. Austria is still very meat-based. But I have to admit, when the first vegan person came into my clinic, 2004, I was shaking my head. What can she eat? How can she get healthy? I was not eating meat like hell and only organic, But when I met Ringana, 10 years later, 11 years later, then I was vegan myself. So, and then I was really impressed that a company in 1996, where the word vegan doesn't even existed, produced vegan cosmetic line. This is how I bought my first product, because it really convinced me that the values they have, it's their DNA. It's not just a trend. Everybody goes now, everything is fresh, everything is vegan, everything is organic, everything is sustainable. This is how the market works. They have it in their DNA. It's a family-based company, and they do it really, really like in every little part. It's a mosaic of freshness, best ingredients, ethical production. But then again, the science-based, it's really high-tech production and high-tech ingredients. They do research all over the world. And by this, we are part of to support farmers in Tibet, in Uganda, in Brazil, in Mexico, who have the same values, but don't have good production companies who really want them, or make from the good ingredient what they offer as farmers bad products because they add something on chemical based. So we really, what else we have in the products, and you will feel it if you once use it. This is for the supplements and the skincare. We have the highest possible maturity level. It means whatever is possible in the production line, they take the plants when they are ripe. And if the fruit is ripe, then it has its fullest potential. And this is why we have so many satisfied customers or partners. We are the best customers because we can really feel it right away on the skin. Or when I make like my little presentations here in my home office in Berlin and people use the first time the skincare, they're like, oh, they start to glow. Like, oh my God, you can feel it. It really feels nice and it really smells nice. So just try it. But now we finally go deeper into the business because this is our main topic. Sorry for talking so long, Noah.
No, it's amazing. It's perfect. I think everyone who's here today feels how much we love Ringana and everything Ringana does. But yeah, let's continue to what we are mainly here for today. I mean, obviously, the Ringana business does not exist. It would not work without the amazing products behind it. But how does it work, or how can you imagine and understand what the business is now? So basically, to put it in a nutshell, it's based on genuine recommendation. So there's like no sales pressure, no obligation, but really enormous potential if you really choose to make it your own. What does it mean now to be a partner? Simple, as I've said before, you become, we call it sometimes an ambassador for the values, for the products, for Ringana. As Nicole already said, because the products are fresh, they cannot be sold in any shops. So we Ringana partners are the little shops, yeah, that we have at home, yeah, to bring the products to the people, to the customers. You just simply recommend the products that you use, that you love, and get something back for it. Whether you want to build a side income or create really a full-time life of freedom, you decide how far you want to go. And how does it look like? To break it down, you can earn money in two simple ways. You can earn it or earn a side income through personal recommendations. So it's your personal product use and the customers you have. So here you can have just a little example. This looks completely different person to person, but let's give it an example. 10 to 15 regular customers, and you can earn between 400, 500, 600 euros per month. So you have an extra income, side income. And this really simply just by honest recommendations of the products that you use and why you love it and how you use them. So this is already really a nice extra income, super flexible and based on how much you want to do. But then you can really, as a break it down on the second part, you can really earn a main income, a sustainable growing income if you choose to build a team, right? So it's not only customers, it's partners. So the ones who do the business and customers together. And as again, a little example, let's say you have 5 to 6 active partners, you can already create a recurring, so repeating income that grows steadily over time, and that can mean 1,000 to 1,500 or more euros per month, depending on how much you do and how much time you have or want to invest. And the best part, or the thing that I love the most, and I think is the beauty behind the business, is when you help your team succeed, you grow too. So it's not based on competition, it's truly based on collaboration, the whole business. The more you empower your team, the more you support and help your team, so your partners, the more your own business thrive. So yes, and as it says here, it's totally open and everything is possible when financially possible. There's no end to it. It's, yeah, really just up to you.
Yes, that's so true that your own success will be bigger when you make people successful. This is like one core value, which really, after all these years, never let me stop to bring this business in the world. I would like to tell you, well, how's the normal way how the productions get to how the products get to the customer. Usually you have the production, the producer, and then it goes to the main seller, and then it goes to a middleman, and then another middleman, and then another middleman, and then maybe in the shop for retail. So, and here we have the principle of direct selling. Ringana produces the products and they go directly to the customer. And you're in between as a partner who gets a commission because Ringana is not approaching your neighbor, your family, your friends, your business colleagues, but you talk to people. And if you do it, you get commission. And then if you not only talk about the products, but if you really understand that the best products you have in your hand is the business itself, you bring the business to other people, and then you have a building up team, and then you get even commission on your team. It's not just you sitting around and, oh, now I have a team. It's like I have like a job I really love, to be a mentor, to be a team leader, to be an ambassador from Ringana. I'm traveling. I can, have my own time. So all what network marketing brings is called the business of the 21st centuries. There are many books out for this topic. But with Ringana, it's a little bit different. I am a fan of network marketing, but I would not do it. I'm very honest, for a different company. Why? Because we have all here the sustainability. I have a green heart. We have the nature, we have the protection of our planet, our home. We have the best products for our health. We have like just, very female, a feminine business. And the most successful people in the Ringana business are women. So all this together, and then we have new work, you have all what the future markets really need for. And this is why network marketing is called the business of the 21st century. And especially in the younger generation, it will be more true than for my generation, because they are used for social media to work online. But when I started, Ringana did not even have an Instagram account. Do you need to do social media with Ringana? No. When I started, Ringana was not even visible on Facebook. They had their web page, and they had some groups we were organizing ourselves as partners in Facebook. And just a few years now, they're perfectly placed on Instagram. And of course, we have very successful Ringana partners who are influencers or mini influencers and bigger ones. But it's free again, for you too. My main business is talk to people on the street, talk to people I know, even talk to people I talked 5 years ago and they said, no, I'm not interested. And now I talk to them again, or they watch my WhatsApp status, or, so I don't win my partners and my customers with social media. I do it in a personal contact. So again, here it's free, it's up to you, and you can combine it on a very good way. If you want to work on social media, you have everything you need for by Ringana, all the templates, all the support, and you can start very easily. But I'm convinced, maybe this is old-fashioned, that the heart from heart recommendation is still doing person by person. And even if you win a customer or a partner online, you still talk to him, you still win him as a fan, or, when you talk to him on a personal level. So let us get here in numbers 2. What does it all mean? How can we start?
So yes, just to put it in a nutshell, really quickly, you can see it here, but you really work freely and flexible on your phone in a cafe, on your laptop in a computer, in a van, or between family time at home. So it's really flexible and time and effort, and you don't need any inventory, upfront investment, or monthly sales targets. It's totally up to you. You work in your own rhythm, whether you have 2 hours or a day or 10. No matter if you're a student, a mom, in a full-time job, or ready for something completely new, this business really fits into your life and how you want to live your life. So you get a sustainable product concept that we shortly introduced to you, but of course we can talk hours longer about it. You have really an ethical foundation with the whole company and a business model that gives you freedom, but also growth, self-development. But you're also never alone. As soon as you become a partner, you then have a team, a mentor, someone who takes you along, takes you by the hand. You're part of a community that truly supports, inspires, and grows with you. And that's also something that I absolutely love. And then partners, your team really becomes friends, and you, walk this path together. But again, you create it how you want to create it, and it's totally individual and unique, by your values, by how you want to live your life, and so on. And we currently have, an amazing partner promo going on. So obviously, as we said, you don't need an upfront investment. You can start and become a partner and start the business absolutely for free. But we recommend to choose the business booster for 34 euros, because then you get all the important sales materials that you might need to really start. You get 8 20 euros vouchers that you can immediately use for your friends, families, your new customers. You already get a few samples of the bestseller products to really get a feel for the products, and really try the products yourself. And a lot more. And right now, what we mean by a special promo going on, if you choose the business booster for 34 euros, you get the Skin Perfection for free. It's a gift from Ringana for your, start. And just let me say, the Skin Perfection, I mean, the name already says this, but it's one of the newest products from Ringana, and it's really an amazing, incredible, high-tech cream, a recovery cream that you can use, as individual as you can want it to be. You can use it for just a spot, you can use it for your whole face, you can use it in the morning or in the evening. So this, we can talk a lot about the Skin Perfection, but it's really an amazing, amazing skincare product, face care product. And if I could start today, I would immediately take the opportunity to get the Skin Perfection for free. I truly, truly love it. I mean, it's difficult to say because I love all the products. But also, if you choose the Business Booster, you then can choose one of the founder sets. So here you can really choose founder sets, if it's skincare, if it's supplements, if it's sports, to really try the whole product range, so that you have it at home, so you can get to feel the products, and you can how they feel, how they work, and really talk about them, and then talk and introduce the products to, yeah, your environment. And if you choose one of the founder sets, you get the fresh date bag that you can see on the left side for free. So here you have the full body skincare range, and also for the tooth oil and tooth balm. So this is just, again, an amazing gift from Ringana to really have all the products at home, right? And really get a feeling for them and start. And then you really know what you're talking about, and you can really honestly, right, talk about it and recommend it to, yeah, the people around you, the people you love, and the people you want to introduce to Ringana. You're on mute.
Muted. I didn't want to cough too loud. So this is this for now. Thank you, Noah, for this great presentation and for your invitation. And thank you for your sharing with us your time. And listen to what we said to your heart. Take a good choice, take your chance, and spread the word. This is how we grow, and this is how you can grow on a way which I wasn't aware when I started. I was just listening to my heart, and I just made the first step. So we will be very happy to maybe see you on some event, what we can share. And yes, thank you for your time and have a wonderful night. Join our business.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye bye.